Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It's You Ask Dave Makes. Drop your balloon art requests in the chat. I'm going to start off the show with a favorite request that I got at our jam this week. The jam was fantastic. We have our monthly jam, first Monday of every month. And we had a bunch of new artists show up to our jam this month, which was really exciting. I always love seeing new people show up. And one of our new friends who used to do balloons many years ago and is just starting to get back into it requested that I make Astro Boy. And I thought that was a great request because it's one of those, you're just not really going to get asked for it often. I've maybe been asked for it a handful of times in all my 30-something years of making balloons. I was like, gosh, that's such a great request, Astro Boy. So I did it, and I was really happy with the way it came out. And I wanted to try and make it again and see if I can make any improvements on the one that I made. But we got some friends in the chat popping in already. Hello, Destiny. Hi, Robert. UO. Clear skies in the house. Awesome. UO's asking for Spider-Man. Classic request. Destiny, anything back to school related maybe? Probably pencil backpack. Did I teach pencil backpack? I don't think I taught pencil backpack. I taught banana backpack, and I was like, this would be fun also as a pencil. So maybe I'll make pencil backpack. That'll be fun. I'm going to write that one down. We're going to do pencil backpack. Pencil backpack. All right. Try to get that one in here. And maybe we'll do a Spider-Man too. Spider-Man is an interesting one because we get asked for it all the time. But I gotta be honest with you, I do not have a Spider-Man design that I am like, I love this Spider-Man design. It's just such a tricky one. It's a weird, because of the way the face is made on Spider-Man, it's so hard to get a design that isn't just drawing Spider-Man's face. So, see what I can do. Clear Sky says, request submission for Hei Hei Chicken from Moana. Nice. Have I done? I think I've done a Hei Hei Chicken once before. That'll be a fun challenge. I'll write that one down. Hei Hei Chicken. I like Hei Hei in general as a design because his face is really quite silly and makes me laugh. A llama. That's a good question for me, is do I have a llama design? I don't know if I do. I might have to dig deep and see if I can find how I would do a llama. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I would do. Right now we are making Astro Boy. So if any of you are fans of 1960s era, is that when Astro Boy was? 60s, 70s? Anime cartoons. An MTA train. Solid pop in the house. I have a great story about making a train at a birthday party. This kid came up to me at a party and asked me for a train. And, you know, his mom is there. He's like 4 years old. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can make a train. Do you want Thomas the train? And he's like, no. And he just like goes, like just says something that I don't understand. He just like makes a syllable noise out of a 4-year-old. And I'm like, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what he's saying. And his mom just like very apologetically goes, he's saying the M train. That's his, he was just saying the letter. He's like, that's the train we take every day to get back to our house. So that's the one he wants you to make. I was like, oh, okay. So like a subway car. Got it. The story doesn't end there. If that wasn't adorable enough, later another kid comes up and asks me for a different line, the R or something. And of course it's just the same design and I just draw a different letter on the side of the train. And then that led to those two kids just having a really long and thoughtful conversation about which train was better, pros and cons of different lines on the MTA. This is very sweet. This is the kind of thing that 4-year-olds in Manhattan have to talk about. Their favorite mode of public transportation. And as a person who primarily uses the subway to get around, you know, I really resonated with that kid. Destiny, it was adorable. It was absolutely adorable. All right, so we are making Astro Boy. Someone said in the comments Astro Boy is the 1950s era. 53? Somebody said? 63. Oh, okay. 63. That's what I thought. So, just a naked guy right now. We gotta give him some more hair. And then, of course, we gotta give him his rocket boots. You once got asked for the Z-Train. The mangas came out in the 50s, so it is even older than that. I don't really know anything about Astro Boy, other than he is a boy with rockets for feet. And a very stylish hairdo. Cindy says, new, but love what you see so far. Awesome! Well, welcome, Cindy. Happy to have you here. My name is Dave. We do this free show every Tuesday night. And then on Thursdays, we have our members classes. And then once a month, we have a special Jetpack Club exclusive class for those of you who joined at the Jetpack level. There we go. There's his hair. As soon as I put the hair on, I start going, you know what? This is cute. This is working. All right, let's give him some legs. Got his legs and his little rocket boots. Here we go. His head's a little tilty. Gotta adjust his noggin. Cindy says, how long have I been twisting? You just started a year ago. Welcome. The new balloon twister. I've been twisting balloons for 28 years. I've been doing it professionally since I was 16 or 17 years old. It was my very first job, and I'm proud to say my only real job, except for a brief stint delivering pizza for about a month and a half during college, but for the most part. Well, there is our Astro Boy. Really happy with this one. Mostly done. We got to give him some like rocket fire shooting out of his feet, and then of course I have to draw his eyes on. That's gonna really send it home. Go. It's Astro Boy! So cool! Alright, I gotta draw his face. Doing it all from memory. So far, we're doing okay. I don't think I've forgotten anything yet. Nice. Well, there's one little detail I didn't add last night, which I will add. He does have like green belt on. Just gonna add, that's a little too dark. I think I'll go for lime green. You gotta get all the details right. You know what I mean? Oh man. There is Astro Boy. Yes! Get a little close up there. I think this is my favorite thing that I've made by request in probably this whole month. This was my favorite balloon request. Thank you, friends. You were scrolling through one night and you saw two guys live doing this and you fell in love. Awesome. That's amazing. That's what this is all about. That's why we get out here and share our balloon art, because you never know who's going to see it and get inspired. I'm glad we inspired you. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. We're going to put Astro Boy up on our balloon wall of fame. We are going to have to say goodbye to some folks, unfortunately. Some of our balloon wall friends have seen better days. We're going to say goodnight to Doraemon. His eyes are not doing okay. Astro Boy, help me! All right, we're going to send you away. And I think we're also going to have to say farewell to our dragon friend. Our dragon friend is also starting to wither a little bit, but he had a good run on the wall. He's going to go to a balloon farm upstate, and Astro Boy is going to take his place right there. I think that's a good spot for you, Astro Boy. Let's see. Perfect. There he goes. Nicely done. All right. So, I think the next one I'm going to do is Hei Hei, the chicken. I do have to look up a picture for this one. So let's take a look here. Hei Hei, the chicken. There's not really... I get asked for Moana pretty occasionally, but I think I maybe get asked for Hei Hei more often. Or if not more often, definitely they're comparable in terms of people asking for them. Ooh, am I going to need... Oh, I wonder if I have that green... Let's find out. Is it robin's egg or is it like a spring green? I think robin's egg is the closest color. Yeah, fashion robin's egg is what we're going to go with. For the feathers, here we go. Yes, they are going over the rainbow bridge. All of our balloon animals. You know, I've been doing a thing recently that I really like. inspired by my friend, R. David, of making, although I don't have that blue. That's okay. I don't need that blue, but I think yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've been doing more sculptures using bigger balloons, doing 360s more. So I'm gonna use this 260 for the bottom feathers, but then I'm gonna see if I can use some 360s for the rest of him to just give it a little more oomph, if you know what I mean. This isn't quite the right color. He's a weird mix between like a dark green and a blue, but dark green is too dark. So I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna do a little creative license. 360, yeah, 360s give big designs a lot of character for sure. They're just so much more impressive looking in person, you know? We're definitely going goldenrod for the neck feathers, yeah. Then the eyes, doing the comb on its head is going to be an interesting challenge. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do it like this. Okay. Improvising here, which a lot of times that's what we got to do, especially if we're on the job. Some kid asks us for something, you got to be ready to improvise. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Okay. Loving it already. Then, like that, like that. And then for the beak, we'll go with orange. Well, the beak is also kind of goldenrod. So we'll do that. Yeah, you yellow for the beak. I'm using all the sizes. Doing 260, 360, and 160 in this sculpture. So I want the beak to be very teeny tiny. Teeny tiny little beak. I haven't even put the eyes in, and it's already looking kind of funny. All right, so once I put the eyes in, man, now it's going to get real silly. So it's got to be pretty big, too. Oh, in fact, I didn't think of this. Okay. So a little worried I wasn't able to get those eyes through. Yeah. All right, Hei Hei. We're doing it. Ah, I love my job. All right. There we go. All right. And then I think I'll do 160 legs. Yeah, we're going to give him 160 legs. Got kind of biggish feet, kind of long legs. Hei Hei. He's so silly. Nice. All right, there it is. It's Hei Hei. He's so ridiculous. I love it. Hei Hei the rooster. Fantastic. He's going up on the wall. Unfortunately, Hei Hei, we're going to have to kick somebody else off this wall to put you up there. I think we're going to say goodbye to Sonic. Sonic is like 3 weeks old already. But Sonic had a great run on the wall. We have the tutorial for how to make this Sonic up on our members only classes. So go check that out. So farewell to you, Sonic. And in your place is going to be the adorable Hei Hei the rooster. There it goes. Nice. Oh, awesome. Destiny Hei Hei has me cracking up too. You know what we're going to try and do next is we're going to do pencil backpack. Someone was talking about back to school stuff. Pencil backpack. I mean, it doesn't have to be a backpack. In fact, I'm just going to make him a giant pencil, but just be aware that you can put him on a backpack if you want to. Or you can just have it as like a little table centerpiece thing. It'll go about that big. Pencil erasers are pink, right? Yeah, they're pink. And we were having this debate last time I made a pencil, which is, which way up? If the pencil was a cartoon character, which is what I'm going to turn this into, would his head be would his face be on the eraser side or on the pencil tip side? These are real questions that balloon artists need to ask ourselves. Which end of a pencil is the face? I think I made it where the eraser was the top when I first did it, but I think a lot of people were saying, no, the pencil tip is the top. Eddie, you're saying the pencil tip is the top? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because then well, yeah. Does that mean when you're writing with him, he's upside down? My issue was like, the pencil standing upright when he's writing? Or is the pencil doing a handstand when he's writing? You looked it up and was horrified to find pictures of both? Why are you horrified? I think it's perfectly legitimate to have it be one way or the other. I don't know. Yeah, pencil tip is always pointing down. Even if it's like in a box, like if you're putting it like if you have like one of those little pencil boxes where you just got a bunch of pencils in it. So to me, that just means the pencil is just forever upside down. That seems like cruel and unusual punishment for a pencil. I could be wrong. I mean, I'll make it eraser side down for you guys, so that they don't horrify you. You wrongly assume that there would be a clear, definite answer. Oh, yeah. I don't think there is a clear, definite answer. These are the kinds of things we have to debate on the internet. I do not think there is a clear, definite answer, but I will make an eraser side down pencil, and then we can just see if we like it or not. Bigger question, what about color crayon? You mean like which direction would the face of a color crayon be? I mean, I feel like it's the same. I have the same argument, which is, or if it's any writing implement, then it will always be upside down in its most active state, which seems, like I said, seems just a little cruel. 660s are staying right. Not exactly. They're not gone, but they're going to be less available, at least in the US, probably in fewer colors. Yeah, the announcement that was made is they're no longer being fully distributed in terms of having access to all of the colors in solid color bags. So definitely recommend that you make other plans for other brands when it comes to your 660s, your Decomex. But also, Eddie, for you specifically, that's a US distribution specific thing. So if your Sempertex balloons are being imported from Europe, doubtfully that doesn't impact you. Like if you haven't heard from your local distributor to tell you, hey, we're not going to be carrying these anymore, then it probably doesn't actually impact you. It's not a Sempertex decision, it's a Vitalik decision, which is the US distribution company for Sempertex balloons. It's a whole complicated thing that I'm really not exactly qualified to give lots of advice on, but anyway. Well, so that's a basic pencil. This is just a really, if you're doing like a little decor installation, like an arch or something, and you want to add some pencils around, bing bang boom, quick simple pencil. It's very cute, but I just like adding faces on things. I don't know what it is about me. It's more interesting if it's got a face. We're gonna do it pencil tip side facing up for all you weirdos out there. Give him some eyes, and oh, he needs a nose. I almost forgot his nose. So I've got a class on here called Banana Backpack. If you go and watch that class, you'll kind of learn a lot of the basics that you need to make this pencil, especially how to make the face and working with 660s. Here we go. He's like a Homer Simpson pencil. It's Homer the pencil. And now here's another problem, which is I then have to write a number 2 on him. And where do I put the number 2? I guess it goes on his belly, but then also the number 2 has to technically be upside down. I don't know if that's a universal thing, number 2 pencil. Are those the pencil sizes that people use in other places in the world? Or is that just an American thing? So see, we got the number 2 there, but now the number 2 is upside down on him. You have to put number 2 on him, words you wouldn't say in front of a childlike brain. No, definitely not. UK is HB pencil. I think we have HV also. I think we don't use those in school. I think the numbers and the letters has to do with the lead is like really soft or not, especially if you're doing like where you have to fill in little circles, which I know those are not universal because I had a friend who was a foreign exchange student and they're like, we've never seen these tests where you fill in lots of little circles. This is ridiculous. HB and number 2 are the same? Oh, okay. Well, there is our giant pencil guy for all your back to school events and parties. I think he is super fun and awesome. And you can attach straps, put a twist here and put little straps. You can check out the Banana Backpack for how to attach the arm straps on Mr. Pencil. But he's going to go up on the wall and we are going to have to say goodbye to a friend. We're going to have to say goodbye, sadly, to Cat in the Hat. He's definitely shriveling quite a bit. But we did, it was last week maybe? Yeah, so if you want to see how I made this, check that out. And last week's episode. And well, you know what? We're going to show you all of our characters that we made today one last time before we say goodbye. Say hello to everybody. Get back here. Oh my gosh, it's so many balloons. All right. As expected, Hei Hei is misbehaving. There we go. We got Astro Boy, Hei Hei, and a giant pencil. Great requests. Great episodes, my friends. Thank you all for coming to hang out with me. I'll see ya on next week's episode. Bye, everybody. Wah!